Hi, I'm Max Davie, ADHD specialist and person with ADHD, and I wanted to do a video explaining what I think ADHD is and how to understand it. It might be useful to you if you're an older child or adult and either you're thinking about ADHD or someone's told you you have it and you don't really understand what that means. I want to start from two facts. One is that every brain is different and that's a wonderful thing, and the other is that you are not your brain. That's a bit harder to get your head around, but think about it. You run, you walk, we all ride around in our brains all the time, and our brains are not completely under our control. Your attention might wander, or you might end up doing something before you realize it. Now, that happens to everyone, but it happens even more for people with ADHD. One of the most common analogies used for ADHD is it's like driving a car with a Ferrari engine but bicycle brakes, and I usually add a bicycle handlebar. So it's very fast and powerful, but stopping and steering is not so good. Now that's fine, but for me, you're not in a car. You're riding an organism. You're riding something that's got its own kind of life to it, and has its own emotions and feels things, and is just much more living and vibrant than a car. So I think about riding around on a dinosaur. Oh, you can choose any creature you want, really. So some people, just to go back to this idea of brains being different, some people's brains are kind of herbivorous, kind of steady, reliable, quite meticulous, and those brains are fine, but they're not us. Whereas our brains, as people with ADHD, are like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. They are exciting and they are ravenous. Ravenous for stimulation, ravenous for emotion, ravenous for movement, because movement is kind of stimulation. And sometimes they can be incredibly exciting to be in these brains, but they can also get us into trouble. And in the next video, I'll explain how they can get us into trouble and how we come to maybe call this a problem.